Hello everybody, this is Xenokinetic2543 welcoming you back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. I did a little bit of grinding in that in the second section and then into the third section. Turns out there's only 4 sections total, so we're not really doing that badly, and also cover counter helps a lot. Cover counter helps so much. Because then you can basically have all the damage be on Yon, and Ursula can usually heal Yon. I have a max stack of potions, and a max stack of heal potions, high potions, and a max stack of Phoenix Downs, because why not? I bought a bunch of status curing items, just in case we end up needing to cure statuses. You know, just in case. I had nothing else to do with my money. So I figured, you know what, let's just spend it on all this stuff. Because that's actually going to be useful. And we're going to head back into the challenge dungeon. One thing I did get is out of one of the random chests, I think it was the 3rd section, we got a piece of really good equipment, a Rose Tine Dressed. Compare this to the Kenpogi. It has the same attack bonus, but gives her a bunch of extra defense and magic defense. So it's really good. It cannot be, I'm pretty sure Yon can't equip it. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Yon cannot equip it, so it's Ursula exclusive. I definitely want this on her. Otherwise, I'm leaving things pretty much the same. Flame Claws, because that was what things were weak to. We're basically going to dive right in. I'm going to basically just fight through these first couple floors. The first couple hallways, just die to fight commands. I was going to do that. Oh well. I was going to reset the thing so that we wouldn't have all the dissolve lag, but that's fine. We will deal with dissolve lag. It's not the worst right now. It's not great, but it's not the worst. But yeah, I think being level 30 coming in here is going to help a lot. I'm going to take all the random encounters, because we can one-shot everything, and I'm not really scared of them. Thanks for the miss, Ursula. That is the downside of having my party in the back row like they are, is it's not as good for these fights, but it's... I don't really feel like taking that fight. It's much better for the later fights. We're going to take any monster in the boxes we see, because any extra items are good, usually. Probably kick this. It is a new moon right now. Yeah. Kick. Kick works. What was that? I think it was a bomb crank. Yeah, it was another bomb crank. Not super good, but it's a thing. Oh, it's a little tougher. But we can still one-shot them. From the back row. This second area is not a problem anymore. Like, this second area, I can just one-shot everything now. It's just ridiculously good. I'm very overpowered for this second section. The third section is a little sketchy, but I can get through it fine, so I'm going to hope that we can get through the 4th section with minimal deaths, especially with the number of high potions and Phoenix Downs I have. Yeah, we can just punch through everything here. The cover counter doesn't really become relevant until the next area. I did fight another Armorpede. Did run into another one. It gave me a gold hourglass this time instead, so we do have that, which I might actually take over to the Red Dragon and try using there, because we haven't gone back for that yet, and I would like to go back and beat that on screen. A Gaia Drum? Gaia Drum is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. We're going to keep charging forward. This is where cover counter becomes essential, or very useful at least. Chakra is boosted right now, which is honestly what I want. Holy crap, that's a good chakra. I've been seeing like 300, so 700 is humongous. But yeah, basically the strategy is cover counter and chakra. And then focus. And, you know, Yon will start just punching things. The reason it's so good is Yon gets to basically punch things for free on the enemy's turn. We get to chakra him up, which basically heals him to full. He can also take his own turns. It's really good. You can get stuck in cover counter loops if you get unlucky with some things. I'm going to keep chakraing, even though it's not like necessarily the right play here, because there are some enemies that counter physical attacks, and may end up countering, trying to attack Ursula again, and Yang will keep cover countering until one of them dies. Usually it's the enemy that dies if Yang is healed up. A Silent Bell is not bad. But yeah, this is the power of cover counter. Ursula can also attack if she doesn't need to chakra anyone. I like to keep people chakra'd up, but if there's no chakra necessary, I will just I'll attack with her because, you know, she can do some damage. There's level 31 for both of them. So I will have to heal them up now. To look at the stats, how their stats have grown, here's Ursula. A lot of her stats are getting boosted right now. And here's Yang. Doing pretty well. Yang's a little bit better at offense, but Ursula's much better defensively. Thanks to the Rose Twine dress. Honestly, it's almost entirely thanks to the Rose Twine dress. I don't want to deal with Moors. Moors require hitting a damage threshold that I don't really want to deal with. Because I don't think I can do it without a weakness. Ironbacks are sketchy. But should be doable at this point. I'm going to do Ice Claws, cover counter. I like to heal up Ursula first. Just so I know then I can focus on healing Yang. Goodbye, Ironback. Yeah, they don't have much health. We need to heal you up, though. A lot. This is where the high potions come in. We only need the one. No, I just want to organize. We'll take this one. The last chest is somewhat random. Okay, this fight is a little sketchy. I'm not sure how I feel about this fight. This fight could be sketchy. I mean, there's no Sorceress, which is really good, because Sorceresses have slow, and slow is really bad. As we've seen. But yeah, we can get in a counter loop with Soldieresses and Black Knights. You could get in a counter loop with them, if Yang hits. So basically our goal here is just going to be heal up Yang and then attack them. And he should be able to one-shot anything, or at least the Black Knights. Yeah. So he takes damage, but the Black Knight is dead. Which is honestly fine. Soldieress counters the cover counter. But that's okay. Basically they get locked in a duel that lasts until one of them chooses, until the Soldieress chooses to hit Yang directly. And then we heal Yang up. And so everything is good. This is the strategy. And get rid of the Soldieresses. Jeez. I'll take a tent, I suppose. I can't use it in here. We get a light curtain, which is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. And now we're going to head into the last section. This section's sketchy. The issue here is there are 4 new enemies. I think 4 new enemies, yes. 4 new enemies to this section. This is a new enemy? No. We want to change Rose immediately. More important than anything else. Do I even want to stay in this fight? I don't know if I want to stay in the fight. Steel Golem is not new. Okay. Never mind. This is not a new fight. Actually, I should be chakraing. Chakra is more powerful than a high potion. Because of our moon phase, chakra is better than a high potion. I don't need to stay in this fight. I'm just going to try to get some of my health back before I leave. Since I can out-heal in the back row. I can out-heal you while I'm in the back row, so I'm going to try to make sure that we're healed up a little bit. And now we're going to try to run, because Steel Golems are not new. Steel Golems are not new. The other Golems are new, I think. There's 2 other Golems, which are both new. Which I might farm for here. We have tons of high potions, so I'm not scared. This should be a fine fight. I'm not really worried about this fight. This fight should be fine for just cover counter and go. I don't really see a problem with this one. I might want to switch off Fire Claws, though. Nice. Free damage. Goblin Captain's pretty weak. This is what we are hoping to see in the next chest. I'm going to give you Ice Claws. But yeah, that's what we're hoping to see in the chest. So there's no real boss of this area, there's no special boss. We've seen... It's just going to be a bunch of enemies. Like, that's all it is. Steel Golem, we don't want. Get me out of Steel Golem. Steel Golem is the one we don't want. We want any other Golem. Is okay. Armadillo is also not new, so we can leave. Although it's probably not as very... That fight I probably could have taken. Flamehounds we can definitely take. Oh good, you have Ice Claws equipped as well. Cover counter. But this is definitely a fight I can take with no issues. Thanks, Ice Claws. And goodbye, Flamehound. Number 1. Oh gosh, the lag. Blaze is going to be annoying, so we want to just kill you off as fast as possible. Yeah. Just heal up. Do some damage. I'll probably throw a chakra on you, just so that you're not super low on HP, Ursula. Oh right, it's HP based for them, so yeah, we're fine now. And then punch to death. I mean, most of the enemies here are not new. I will say, most of the enemies. There's just a few. We're going to take this fight, because I think it's reasonable. As long as I get the cover counters up. Like, a lot of these fights aren't that bad, and I would like to level up. Goodbye, Armadillo. Especially while our chakra is boosted, I don't mind taking these fights. With chakra doing that much healing, I really don't mind it. Goodbye, Magma Tortoise. Love that chakra is just a free healing, and that's really powerful at this point. Okay. Done with that encounter. I am looking for some new enemies. This is not new. I might start running from things. Although running from things does also mean that I lose some HP along the way, and might lose some money. It's a little annoying. We will take the Armorpede. Always take the Armorpede. Armorpede will give a drop that is very useful, so I always take the Armorpede. Tenketsu, that. Really? Okay, I think it's because it's in the back row. Tenketsu. Good. How much HP does the Armorpede have anyway? I just want to look at it. $40? Okay. That's what I okay, so as long as we do some damage, we're fine. And I could chip through it theoretically, but it would be rude. We'll go... I didn't really want to be in the final chamber, but we'll do the final chamber. I will come back here for more enemies, of course. So this is definitely one we can cover counter, I think. Although I might want to take out the curls first. Because the curls may not die to a... So I'm going to actually do some focuses for the curls. And just keep using chakra to heal. Because I don't trust the... I don't want the curls to get a counterattack. And I don't trust the cover counter to one-shot them. And I know that they will counterattack the cover counter because other enemies do it. So they would probably do it too. So we're going to make sure that the curls are dead, and then we'll cover counter the Mad Ogre. And just keep spamming chakra. Just make sure that... to stay healed. Chakra is so good. Goodbye curls, now we can cover counter. First I switch to Fairy Claws, and then cover counter. Because Fairy Claws are good against giants. And ogres are giants. This just means I do more damage. Start focusing. May as well charge up for a big attack. He'll still cover counter. Cover counter has to be turned off for it to not work. But there's another level for both of our party members. And we get Hell Claws, which I'm going to equip on you over Metal Knuckles. Really? Metal Knuckles are better? Hold on. Let me see. Your stats are... Your strength is 56 right now. What is Hell Claws going to do? 54... Oh! Interesting. So I actually want Metal Knuckles on you. Okay. I do want Metal Knuckles, so Hell Claws are not that good. They're kind of nice, but I do want Metal Knuckles. Okay, that's interesting. I assumed they were a similar boost, but it looks like it is a better boost from the Metal Knuckles. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to swap you back to Ice Claws or whatever. Organize. Okay, looks like we have more of the same enemies here. So I'm going to take a few more encounters. Because we can. I don't know if I really want Ironbacks, but we'll do it. Let's make sure you're healed, because you're kind of a little low on hit points. You can definitely hold a lot more. Then heal you up. Focus attack. We're going to charge up with a focus. I probably didn't need to do that, but because cover counter is going to take care of the whole fight for me, essentially. A lot of these fights aren't really that scary. Come on, cover counter, please. The one nice thing is they're both pretty dodgy. Both Yang and Ursula are pretty dodgy, so it's usually not that much of an issue to just take them. To take encounters, because, you know, half the time they miss. Like, the enemies will just miss. So, it's pretty useful. And I am not up to close to level cap yet. Very close to level cap right now. Thank you, Ursula, for doing some extra damage. And goodbye, Flame Hounds. I think the level cap for this tail is 40. Chimera is not new. And I don't really want to deal with it because it is resistant to all the elements. There are 4 new enemies here, though. This is a kick. This might... Well, no, probably not a kick fight. Maybe I could kick this. I'm gonna heal up, though. And set up cover counter. And do it this way instead, because cover counter is fun. Because, hey, you punch me, you die. You try to punch me, you die. Like, that's what it is. If they try to hit Ursula, they die. If they try to hit Yang, they don't die right away. But then the next turn happens, kills them. So we've almost finished the challenge dungeon, actually. You can just punch. It doesn't matter. And they may as well just punch the first turn. If we're fully healed, Ursula may as well just punch the enemy and help out with damage, because she does do good damage. It's just, you know, she also has the healing ability, and I want to make sure we use the healing ability a lot, because it's a free healing ability. You don't get many of those. And it's not very good on not new moons, but on new moon it's just ridiculously good. And you can usually keep up, at least with the enemies in the third section. Like the third tier of enemies, the Lodestone Cavern Tower of Zot enemies. It can keep up with their damage usually. Okay. We'll get to the end of this place soon. I just need to find these last few enemies. gosh. Let's just heal Yang. This whole thing is heal Yang, just have Yang attack. Come on, show me the new enemies. These are new. These are, believe it or not, new. We've seen palette swaps of them, but not these particular ones. Priority is swap rows and cover counter. To reduce damage, first to reduce damage and then to get the cover counter set up. Then we're going to make sure that Ursula's topped off, because we can top her off easily. And from here I can just basically attack. Nagas are not very strong, but they are technically new. Also, Ursula did just pass Yang. Funny how that works. Yeah, Nagas are new. We got them in here. These are a relatively easy enemy, but you know, whatever. We got them. One of the new enemies is taken care of. We just have 3 others. I don't really mind Nagas. Nagas are fine. Nagas are easy. Especially if they miss. Cover counter. Make sure Yang's healed up. Yang is less dodgy than Ursula. Not a lot less, but less. That's not who I wanted to chakra, but that's okay. He doesn't really need it. There's Yang's level up, just a little behind Ursula. So many enemies that aren't the right one. And none of the new enemies here are allowed to be in the monster in the box at the end of this, or the final monster that we have to fight to get out of here. None of the new enemies are allowed to be. It's going to be something we've seen already. So, you know, nothing exciting there. Go away, please. I mean, sure. I'll take the high potion refund. There's no harm in taking a high potion refund. Show me something new. Oh my goodness. Please. There's all sorts of enemies in here that we haven't seen yet. We're just gonna run from things at this point. Like, we're definitely strong enough to take all these enemies. Okay, you ambushed me, that means you die. Congratulations. You forfeited your right to live. Like, congrats. You get to die. I'm gonna take your experience. And any drops that you want to give me. They're not worth very much. I might come back here hunting for new enemies later, but there are new enemies here, I swear. And they are random. So, maybe they're in the next section. Because I feel like we've seen everything in this section. We're gonna just keep running, commit to the run. Yeah, let's try this room. Let's not fight chimeras, because chimeras are bad. And resist all the elements. I can't get an elemental weakness on them, which means they're bad. I mostly like fighting things that I can get an elemental weakness on. Ow! This is what cover counter is for. Okay, you're healed almost to full, so that's probably fine enough. Thanks for knocking out the front row thing. Cool. Just patch you up. Make sure Ursula doesn't run out of HP, because she's a little squishier. But a little dodgier. It all balances out. Nope, don't want steel. I don't want steel. Steel golems are bad. We want the other golems. Which might only spawn in, like, the last section here. We've seen these enemies before as well. You know, I need to heal up. I'm gonna swap rows. And then cover counter. Start healing, please. Please get heals up. Cover counter. Let's do that. Focus. No entice, please. No entice. Yeah, you can't hit. Thank you for breaking the entice. You broke my cover counter. Rude. Heal. There you go, Mad Ogre. Take some damage. And keep focusing on the Mad Ogre first, because I want the Mad Ogre gone. There you go, Lamia. Lamia will counter with Entice, of course. And this time it hits you, which doesn't hit you because reasons. I'm sure something makes her immune to charm. Oh, is it? It's the headband. I think it might be the headband that I have on her. So that's cool. That is going for her, which is fine because she's immune. Let's patch Young up to the max because he's my tank. Goodbye, Lamia. You were not worth it. I'm gonna move on to the next room. Nope. I really want to know where these, like, last three enemies are. Where's the Stone Golem? Where is the Lamia Matriarch? And where is this Mythril Golem? Can we not? I'm gonna actually use high potions to heal up here. I have so many of them. You may as well. I don't care. I'm just gonna move on. Jesus, I don't want curls. Curls are bad. Curls are bad news. Let's try to take a couple more encounters, maybe. Nothing. No. I mean, this is a new encounter, I guess, but... so many freaking random encounters that don't have the enemy I need. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the same encounters at this point. Just keep moving on. Nope, same encounters. If I'm seeing the same encounters over and over again, I'm gonna like take a couple encounters on each screen, but then after that, it's like, nope. Let's just not bother. Really? You're gonna get a Frost Blast? That's so rude. Rudeness. See if we can't find new, but not something I'm looking for. I don't want to tangle with Ghost Knights. I mean, they're not new, technically, but... oh, that's good. That's not good. There goes my boosted chakra. Which is not ideal. Actually, I think white magic is down now, which is bad. Can we not get Frost Blasted, please? Can we not get ambushed? I would really like to not be ambushed. I'm just gonna move to the end, towards the end now. Everything seems to be repeats. We made it to the exit-ish. Stone Golem! Cover counter. That's Chakra more normal. That's a more normal healing for Chakra. Chakra's still doing pretty well, though. I can probably Chakra up pretty safely here. I should equip the Charm Claws on Yong. The Fairy Claw or whatever. Patch Yong up. Stone Golem is new, so we are going to take it. Big hit. Keep Yong healed. Keep using focus hands. I mean, every cover counter is nice too, because it's just extra damage that I get for free, basically. Cover counter just means I get more damage from Yong for free, and I can basically focus on just healing him. So it's all good. Goodbye, Stone Golem. Well, now I know there's random encounters in here, so I can farm in here. Yeah, there are encounters in here. I might farm them in here, then. They are weak to ice, and they are giants. The other things I want to take are also... Hello, Storm Animas. We don't want to deal with Storm Animas. They are not new. We've seen them before. I don't want to take that fight. Mythril Golem is also something I want. You're going to cover counter and punch. Because punching. May as well. And get back onto the healing. But yeah, we want to punch you. Confused is good. We don't need to do anything basically for a bit. It punches itself, we punch it again. And Mythril Golem is gone. That's another new enemy. Need to make sure we get all the new enemies. I think there's one more in here. Here's the Mythril Golem. It drops a bunch of things. It's a giant as well. We did get Stone Golem marked, right? We saw it. I'm just going to double check. I think we did. Yeah, we looked at Stone Golem. Okay. Right, yeah, it's number 86, so we should have seen it. Or just double check. But, no, I think we looked at it. Yep, we looked at it. One last enemy here. I will take the Mythril Golem because it's super free. Thanks for hitting the wrong person. And making me waste this chakra. There. Let's just patch you up because I don't want you getting too injured. Now you can go to patching Yong up. Like, I may as well just patch her up first since, like, she's not going to take any damage at this point. As long as I keep Yong alive, we're fine. Goodbye, Stone Golem. Or Mythril Golem again. Where is this enemy? I'm sure it's probably in here. There it is! Hello, Lamia Matriarch. I'm gonna go with Fire Claws. I don't know if they're actually what you're weak to, but we're gonna do that. And assume that you're weak to that. And hope. The Mystery Egg is going to hatch into another Lamia, so I'm not really scared of it. Actually, Ice Claws probably would work. Not really. Entice will not work on Ursula, so at least we can't lose our healer. And goodbye, Lamia Matriarch. That is the last new enemy, I think, here. So yeah, we're basically done with the challenge dungeon. Already. It's really not a very long challenge dungeon. I will have to do multiple runs of this, of course, to get all the gear out of this final chest. That's fine, because she's immune. Ursula levels up, we get a light curtain. A light curtain? Whoa, that's a really good drop. I had no idea Lamia / Lamia Matriarch could drop that. But we're at 30%. Nice. I mean, Lamia Matriarch can drop a light curtain and a ruby ring. Although I think that's also a Lamia, regular Lamia drop. Anyway, there's that. I don't really want to deal with double Chimera. Double Chimera is sketchy. This room has such a high encounter rate. Just talk. I want this encounter. Double Mad Ogre is fine. That's actually fine. We'll equip the Fairy Claw and then cover counter. And now this is free. And we'll be out of there. And that's all there is to Young's Challenge Dungeon. I love getting the just free extra hits, honestly, from cover counter. It's just so good. And it's just free bonus damage, which I'm very happy to take. Especially since I can essentially just spam Chakra and be healed all the time. Goodbye. Young levels up, there's another headband. I have plenty of those. I might want to actually equip one on you. Yeah, it protects against Confuse. Whereas this doesn't. It does have less defense. So I'm not really going to want to do it, but yeah. Oh wow, that was a little scary. Anyway, we're back out. Level 34, so I got a few levels in there. You know, I'm not going to necessarily grind to max level before we move on. I am feeling like we could probably take Red Dragons. I'm going to do that next time, though. Next time we will head over and fight Red Dragon. I'll see you then.